Welcome to another episode of Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk. I'm your host, Bird Gang 31. And today, we got a very special guest, Mr. Sonic 2.0. What up, my guy? How you doing today?
What's up? What's up?
Eagles champ, what up, my guy? How your day been so far?
No, great, just great. I just got done posting a Patrick Robinson tribute video. He just retired.
Oh, yeah. Heard about that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that guy was an absolute legend when he came to us.
Yeah, he
Seriously,
played some...
I'm not.
Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
I could say, yeah, he played some good ball with us when he was there.
Yeah, I will never forget that touchdown he had made against Minnesota. Yeah, that was probably my favorite. Next to the
Yeah.
next to the one he threw when Vic threw a interception. Vic threw to I forgot who in the 2000. I think it was 2012. I think
Because he went back to
he went
he
back
went
to the
back to the
Saints.
Saints, yeah. That's what I thought, yeah. Yeah, and I think he even played some decent ball last year too. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. So,
So how long have you been an Eagles fan? And
well,
what
I,
made
I
you
guess you
become an Eagles fan?
well, I guess you could say I started when I guess you could say like 2019. I guess because I think it was because usually I never told you guys this, but I used to be like a Carolina Panthers fan.
Oh,
Actually, I used to be that. Like I used to support Cam Newton and all that stuff. So usually when you hear me say something like Calvin Benjamin saying like he was a beast, something like that, I actually was the person who actually watched him. Not just him, Cam Newton, Devin Funchess, Steve Smith, stuff like that. But then I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah. Then I think it's after I watched Joey Shakes' video, I was like, maybe I should just see what this Eagles team got. And I was like, I'm impressed. I might as well come over here. I tried doing a lot of research, so if I don't know as much Eagles players, you can tell me because I'm not the smartest guy,
hey, no
as you can
worries
tell.
at all. No worries at all. That's what we're here for. We definitely help you out, my guy. Um, so tell me how you like the training camp so far. How did you like
I'm
the opening
liking it.
practice? And
I'm
what's your...
actually liking it. I think we got like a good team. I mean, Jalen Hurts. I mean, I know he's doing really good. I know sometimes he's struggling, and sometimes the wide receivers are not catching it. Like I was reading some report that some of the wide receivers are a little struggling at catching the ball. Which I mean, they're young. I mean, they're not gonna be able to do everything right, and they're gonna have flaws. That and the cornerbacks. I think Steven Nelson and Darius Slay are actually cornering on them, which I mean, they're veterans. They know what to do. They've been in the
right?
league for so long. I'm fine with wide receivers not doing good because at least it actually helps them out and says, "Hey, I dropped it. I can try better next time."
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
What up, Desert? How you doing, my
Oh,
guy?
what's up, Desert? How you doing?
Yeah, that's true, but that is the one flaw that I do not like that our receivers been doing lately. You
Yeah,
know, over the last
I
couple
can.
years, it's dropping the ball. Like that's the only thing you get paid to do is catch the ball.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I agree. Like,
you know.
I understand. I understand it's hard to catch the ball, but when you're like that young and you know what to do, and if they're like short throws, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
catch it. Like, it's
Oh
not
yeah,
that hard. Like, I can't even catch sometimes to save my life, but at least I'll try.
right.
And sometimes I can actually catch. I mean, I used to be usually when I go, someone throws it deep, I always get a little scared because I'm like, what if I don't catch it, something like that. I mean, but now, I still have that thing, but I'm mostly more confident now. I can just catch it though.
That's what's up,
But
man. Confidence is key. Confidence is
right,
key. Whenever you're playing football, just go out there and do your best. That's all that matters. You know, good
right.
outcomes come out. So, what position battles you like the best so far coming into this preseason game?
The wide receiver position, because I've been hearing a lot about Quez Watkins lately. This guy's been doing really good. Like, I never thought our guy who threw it to a screen and went to the end zone for a Cardinals game could actually do this good.
Mm-hmm.
He, I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, Quest been balling out this year.
I know. I'm
Ever since
impressed.
the
Like,
first day he's skating in practice, he's been dominating out there, and that's always good to hear. I think we've been hearing more good talk about Quez than we have any other receiver, and that even includes Devontae Smith.
I mean, I wish Devontae Smith was playing more, but honestly, I think him getting hurt actually does help us develop the other guys. That's just
Yeah.
my thing. I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to say it's a good thing. I wish Devontae Smith was playing, but it does help. It does give us some more room to develop the younger guys, the guys that
Hmm.
we need just in case he does go down.
Right.
Because if we develop those guys, they can turn to kind of good and elite, so that way we won't have the issue of scratching our head saying which wide receiver is a wide receiver we can put in just to replace Devontae Smith, because he's a walking golden jacket is what I heard.
Right.
And if he
Yeah.
gets hurt, we need someone who can actually has the same thing that he has, but can actually do it much better and actually can help out and fill that role.
Hmm.
That's just my
Well,
thing.
I feel you on that. I don't think any of them are actually going to be better than the Slim Reaper, but yes, it
No,
is
no, no.
definitely good that they are getting that practice, so we do not have to rely on it. We don't want the Slim Reaper to be the only target at receiver that Jalen goes to all the time. We want it
That's
to
like
be,
that's like throwing to Calvin Johnson so many times, and you don't have that
yeah,
many wide receivers except Golden Tape if you count him 2014,
yeah,
and Nate Burleson sometimes.
yeah. You definitely don't want to keep going down the same well. And we have so many options on that passing side of the ball, on the offensive side of the ball, that ain't no sense that not everyone can eat out there. We can get the ball to Smith, we can get the ball to Rager, we can get the ball to Quez, Goddard, Ertz, Sanders out of the backfield, Gainwell. All those guys can catch, and all those guys are very explosive. So I'm looking for him to spread it around. That's what I'm saying. Thinking Jalen Hurts going to have a huge year this year. All he got to do, is get the ball in the playmaker's hand and get it there fast and let them do their thing.
Exactly.
What about how you liking Josh Sweat out there on the defensive side?
What can I say? This guy, since he come to training camp, is just doing really well. I think he's going to be a starter. I mean, I can understand Derek Barnett here, but I kind of feel like Derek Barnett is kind of struggling a little bit, while Josh Sweat is just coming out there, just putting all of his all and just doing great. I think he's going to be. I hope I'm saying it right. DE or RE. I forgot. I think it's defensive tackle number one. I think. I hope I'm saying it right.
I think he'd be the right defensive end.
Yeah. I think he'll be there behind Derek Barnett. Look, I know Derek Barnett's young, but he's 24. But honestly, I've seen more Josh Sweat productive than Derek Barnett, and honestly, he might be better at that. Might be better than Derek Barnett, and I think he's going to get there week one, and Derek Barnett's probably going to be either number two or maybe be traded. Because I mean, Derek Barnett's young, and if we trade him, he might be elite somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. And it's like I think that Sweat definitely should start. We might, if we can get a good trade with Barnett, I'm down with that. But if not, then keep him, and he'd just be a good rotational piece for our D line. I expect a big
Exactly.
thing from our defensive line this year. And how you liking the rest of the team, the cornerbacks, the linebackers? Tell me some more players you like out there.
Hmm. Well, I mean, Anthony Harris is probably the one I actually excited about because
Mhm.
I think when we got him, I'm actually more excited to see what he can do. Like, it's just, I think when we got him, I actually thought I kind of compared him to Michael Jenkins a little bit. I mean, he has the speed and he has Michael Jenkins, stuff that he used to have when he was in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
That's in cornerbacks. Slay's doing his thing. Steven Nelson, I know many people saying, "Oh, Steven Nelson got burnt. Oh, we should have never got him." Oh, I'm like, shut up, please. Like, I don't. I'm not trying to hear saying that. Oh, Steven Nelson is getting burnt. Look, I'm fine. He's a slot corner. He's not always gonna be. He's not always gonna get. He's not the fastest. He was not even that. He's just a corner that we just need for number two. I'm not. Look, if he gets burnt, that's fine because look, he's a slot corner. He's not something that we can call number two. And besides, and even if we didn't get him, who else do we even have? I mean, true, we could
McPherson looking
use.
good out there, my guy. McPherson is
Hmm?
looking really good out there.
Okay, I will say that. I mean, I will say that.
I was on a boat that said we didn't even need him because I felt like if we were going to get another cornerback, I would have rather have Howard or trade
Actually,
for
I was
Howard.
actually fine with Zach McPherson coming to us because I was like, we need a corner that's actually
Mhm.
young and actually can help us out. So I was like, seeing him doing good in camp. I was like, huh. I guess I was right because I'm thinking if we get him, if I was like, okay, so we got him. We can if we can fix him up and actually develop him more and more, he might be our elite corner.
Mhm. Yeah. He might be. And, he's young. He got two guys mentoring him. I feel like, by mid-season, we'll start seeing more playing time from him. And hopefully he can bump, Nelson to that slot position and start on the outside opposite of Slade. That's what I think will be ideal for our team. Like you said earlier, I always felt like, Nelson was more of a slot cornerback. Not nothing against him. He is good, but he is the only cornerback on our team that has had that's definitely has had a lot of people burn them. So
Yeah,
tired of seeing them getting burned. I don't care. Everybody's learning this system. It's all new for everybody. So everybody's out there doing the same thing. You don't hear Slade getting burned every day. You don't see McPherson's getting burned every day. But you hear a lot about Nelson's getting burned. But
because they think that we got Steven Nelson and they think, oh, it's stupid that we got him. Look, I understand he gets burnt, but he's a slot corner. I mean, I'd actually think it was a good idea getting him, but I kind of agree with you said. If we actually put him to more of a slot corner somewhere between like third or next to Maddox, I would probably have been fine with it.
mm-hmm.
But look, I'm fine with it either way because at least we have a veteran who could not only teach Zach McPherson and I think Kobe Stevens. I think I'm saying it right.
Kobe Stevens, yep.
Yeah, that and he can actually zone because that and he can actually zone in the field. Because the one thing I liked about Steve Nelson is how he could tackle.
Yeah.
That he
He
can
can
tackle too.
tackle.
So that's the thing. Because the one thing I like, the only thing I want about one thing for my corners is if they can zone or man tackle and actually keep their eyes on the ball because I'm a sucker for zones. Seriously, I love zoning.
Right?
And if you can actually keep your eye on the ball and actually know where it's going to and actually tackle the guy, I'm fine with that. Like I said
Yeah.
before.
Do your job. Like, long as you're doing your job, that's fine with me. I just don't
Right.
want you just for us to be spending that money thinking that we have some guy that
The
gonna be.
last thing we want is becoming a Nelson Asamoah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we never really didn't pay him that much money, but it's enough money to know that I don't want people burning that side of the field, like feeling it like
Exactly.
he's easy, snap bait over there on that side. So we're gonna see how he does. Like I said, it is training camp. This is the time to get burnt. You know, this is the time to adjust, make all your adjustments you need to adjust to, and we'll see what happens this season. What do you think about Eagles trading for C.J. Henderson?
I mean, I already did my highlight video on him. I mean, I think he's good. I mean, if you look at his college stuff, he has played good, but I don't know if we get him. I don't want to have like the same thing he had with Jacksonville, but I could understand if he was like a rookie then.
Mm-hmm.
If we develop him, I think he might be all right with me. I mean, I'm fine with him. Either way, I'm fine if he comes or doesn't come in. Either way, like I say, either way, I'm fine if we sign him.
Yeah, because he is young. He's only into his first year, or this is his second year on this rookie contract, so we can get him a couple more years on the low. Save some money at that cornerback position while we're still building the rest of our team. And then, like, yeah, he was a top 10 pick last year, so why not have another top 10 pick back there practicing? We don't have very many of those back there right now, so I'm pretty sure that'll be an upgrade.
Yeah, I agree.
hmm So, what do you think about this game against the Pittsburgh Steelers? You think we can do a better job than the Cowgirls did?
Of course, we could do a better job than they can. Ben DiNucci, come on. I was actually listening to I was listening to the radio and some I don't know if they were saying that Ben DiNucci was more smarter than before. More smarter. All I see is the same guy who had deer with headlights getting knocked out by my man, Brandon Graham.
Oh yeah.
Or yeah, Brandon Graham. Like it's the same guy. They made and come on, they made Dante, I think it's no Dwayne Haskins look like Tom Brady out there with legs running
Right.
over them. But hey, at least you could say the MVP is the punter.
Right. He did a lot of
Yeah.
that. He did a lot of
Yep.
that.
Punting.
But do you see us scoring more than 14 points against the Steelers defense?
I don't know. I probably would say more of maybe like 10, maybe like 20 points, 20 or somewhere between like 14, somewhere where it's like an easier way we beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just my thing. If we can try to score more points to keep them out of the ball, I would say we win.
So how
And
many
just
points?
try to lock up Dwayne Haskins a little bit.
How many points do you think they're going to get on our defense, though? Let's go with
Yeah.
just the starting defense, because I'm hoping they only play, about a quarter to a half. I don't want them just doing 2 series. I want like a quarter to a half. So what do you think they can do in that quarter to or two?
Well, we all know some defenses do get tired, and I will say it's gonna be kind of hard, seeing as they do have some weapons out there. I probably would say if I had to guess, maybe 14, maybe 21 points if
Ooh.
they actually find out what if they actually if our corners don't you can't do as much and some of our linebackers can't tackle that much. Tackle. I'm just saying it as a kind of a
Hypothetical.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's hard to say, but that's just my thing. If it's like for full starters.
With just the starters in the first 2 quarters, or at least the first quarter, I'm hoping our offense throw up at least 3 touchdowns, and our defense keep them to 7 points.
Exactly.
That's my goal. What up, Philly the
Oh,
podcast?
what's up, Billy?
You doing, my guy Castro? The Green Talents in the building. What's up? Thanks for joining the pod. You guys hit that like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and go ahead and subscribe to my boy Sonic's channel if you haven't done that. So anything else? How do you liking the coaching? What do you think we're gonna be running? How do you see those things happening this year?
I don't. I like when we got Nick Sirianni. I was like, who is this guy? Like, I'm scratching my head trying to find everything. I'm like, wait, what's this? Well, and then I'm like, and then I was like, this could actually work a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we are now. I like this coach. I like this coach. He's better coach than Doug Peterson. Look, I'm not trying to say Doug Peterson was a bad coach. I'm saying he was actually good. It's just this. It was just sometimes he will make predictable plays, go in his press conference saying some motivational speech, whatever, come back and it will keep repeating. I was tired of that. I'm like, do something. Like at least try to do something or something's new. They
Something
already
different.
know. It's already predictable. Hire an OC
Mm-hmm.
and nothing happened and he got fired.
Yeah. Like I always say, Dougie P tried to, open up the pass with the pass. And
I
to set up
know. And
the
when
pass,
when the, when the run was
ball to set
actually
up the pass.
working.
Yeah.
No, you go ahead. Sorry about that.
No,
Go
I was gonna
ahead.
say, yeah, you got
Sorry,
to run
I
the
didn't.
ball to set up the pass. So, Dougie P wasn't doing that. He was throwing the ball 50, 60 times a game. And that's why he's in the unemployment line. But yeah, I feel like Nick Sirianni is definitely gonna come out with a new offense. I heard from my boy Chris Franklin. He can share exactly what they're doing, but he did say that they coming up with some new formations that we haven't seen before, and he's very excited about it. So, that's always good. That's gonna open up our offense a lot more than before. We're gonna have a fullback, it looks like, for some plays and some formations. So that's gonna be another good thing for Miles Sanders running the ball this year. Miles need to get his 20 touches a game. And I think everything else will work out perfectly good. Receivers will be open. All the tight ends will be open. Speaking of tight ends, did you see Tyree Jackson?
Uh, You mean in this practice?
Yeah.
I
Have you
don't
been
know.
watching?
I was actually just doing a live stream. I didn't actually see a. I don't know if I did or didn't. It's hard to tell. I mean, I did see Zach Ertz. I think I did. I don't know if I did see Dallas Goddard. I think he's in. I think he was there. I just didn't see him.
Yeah, but have you seen any highlights on him?
Oh, I did see him throw a football, and I did actually see him catch. I don't know, catch a pass.
Okay. Well, have you heard all the chatter about him? Saying this guy's a beast. He is 6'7",
Yeah,
over
I did
about
hear about that.
250,
Six
running about a
seven, and
4.
you can catch. If you 6'7" and you're a beast, sign me up.
Sign
Screw
me
it.
up.
Take
Right.
take Dallas Goddard, trade him now. I want this guy here now. He's the
Oh,
future.
oh wow, you ready to get ready? Got it already. And that is one
I
disappointment I will say from practice right now. I haven't been hearing a lot of splash news from Goddard, and
Yeah, I
everybody.
kind of agree with you. I think it's kind of disappointing that he was about to be like our future, and there's not good, and I keep hearing not good things about him, which
Mm-hmm.
is might kind of disappoint me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just kind of seems like he's just
Being normal, like he's not
yeah,
being
it's just
special.
it's just like okay,
I heard
I
he
thought you were
let,
this, but you're now this.
and he's letting Ertz outshine him in practice. I heard.
Yeah, which is worse. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I kind of do want Ertz gone, but I think if we keep him at least for maybe like 1, maybe 2 years, we can teach Tyree Jackson what to do and actually help him out. That's just
Mm-hmm.
my thing. Because
Yeah.
if Ertz is here, that's fine. At least you can teach Tyree Jackson what to do. So that way, when you're gone or you're traded, Tyree Jackson knows what to do, and he actually can actually be like Zach Ertz 2.0, but much taller and I would say faster, but I don't know if he has that much speed.
Oh yeah, he's fast. He ran at like a 4.3. You know.
Dang,
Yeah, that's the reason why everybody got the buzz around him. He's
dang.
big,
That's
fast, strong.
I would say that's Vernon Davis type speed.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. He's looking out, and he's catching everything out there.
Like
Like
I've never told you that. I never told you this, but I'm actually a huge Vernon Davis fan, though. Dude,
you know what?
I love that dude.
I like Vernon Davis too. Like he never played with the Eagles, but I definitely do like him. And I
Yeah,
have respect
that
for a
guy
lot of
had some
out there.
speed, and he was a tight end too. Like a
I've
tight end
always,
that had speed, and he actually caught some good passes.
yeah,
Probably my favorite was when he actually and when he was actually in the Redskins, he actually caught a pass to Colt McCoy for a touchdown. He just beat the he beat a Cowboy linebacker. I was like, dang, you're old, but you still got that speed. Dang, you can still go.
yeah, he was definitely a beast out there. There's all I give respect to all the beasts out in the league. You don't have to just be beasts on the Eagles team, which I give you more respect if you are. But like my favorite, running back in the league right now, besides Miles Sanders, is Derrick Henry. I think he's a beast. I don't think there's very many running backs as good as him or even close to his talent. So,
You know, this guy's basically what I call like a type of Adrian Peterson, kind
mhm.
of. Like you can be big and run fast.
Yeah,
I always think of Derrick Henry just jogging out there. Seriously, when he runs, I always think of him jogging, not showing his full speed for some reason. Because I'm
yeah.
like, maybe he's trying to hide it so that way he can actually mess the cornerbacks and linebackers up, so he can make them look silly. That's the thing. I'm like, if you could do all that and not high and not try and go your full speed, that is what I call a Hall of Famer. Well, kind of a future one. Because I'm like, you can do all that, incredible.
Nice. Well, let's do a little game I like to call over, under, true or false. I'm gonna give you a scenario. You let me know if you think the Eagles are gonna be over or under this year. Will the
All
Eagles
right.
defense be over or under top five?
Well, if we're describing as this, well, if you're describing as like a team around everyone, I would say over. I mean, we do have some good corners. Our uh, our defensive line is probably gonna bust someone in the mouth. Our
Mm-hmm.
linebackers are gonna make sure they're going to cover and actually tackle if they try to break away the offensive line. You can't throw it to
Mhm.
our corners because they're going to intercept something. Our
Right.
safeties are going to be good.
Mhm.
So I think it's over.
What do you think? Like top three?
Maybe top three. Top three
Uh-huh.
or probably top four.
Over
That's just my
under
thing.
the defense getting 60 sacks.
I would say under. I mean, I think we could get sacks, but probably not like somewhere between 50, maybe like somewhere like 40 or 45, maybe 30.
We had 53 last year, and we got
I
an
mean,
extra.
I know. I'm just saying they might. I'm just saying like when we're taking on people like some Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady, they might throw a quick release to a wide receiver quickly, and some quarterbacks might do that. That and we have to deal with I think if Herbert who might run with it, and other quarterbacks. So that's just my thing. I mean,
Okay.
if we do get more than like 50, I'll be happy. I'll say I'm wrong, but hey, at least we got something better than what we did in 2020. So yeah, I'll be happy.
Over under the Eagles defense getting more than 13 picks this year.
I would say over, but I would probably say somewhere between 15.
15?
Maybe yeah, maybe 15 or maybe 16 because we have a safety named Anthony Harris. We have a rookie one if he can actually get help, if he actually does get healthy, Kavon Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have like another one. I don't know his name. I think we signed this guy named Blake Countless and the other person. I forgot their names. It's hard to. And we got a cornerback, Darius Slay.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Nelson's probably gonna get some interceptions.
Right.
And we got I think Alex Wilson, who actually can actually not only tackle but get interceptions too. So he's gonna have a few. Alex, I think Singleton is gonna have some interceptions
Yep. Yep.
while tackling you. I will say, yeah, we're probably gonna get somewhere between like 14 or maybe 16 or 17, just around like somewhere between like 14 there.
All right. All right. Let's go to the offensive side. Jalen Hurts will be a dark horse MVP candidate.
If we're talking
True or
about
false?
this year, I might
True or
say
false?
on. Well, if we're talking about longevity, or we're just talking about this year,
This year.
I'm probably gonna say false for right now, because I don't think it's kind of hard to say to judge a person for his first year. I mean, yeah, I get Patrick Mahomes did it, but
Mm-hmm.
that's Patrick Mahomes, and he had some weapons that he knew what to do with, and Alex Smith was probably telling him what to do when his rookie season, just showing him the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts, I think he's gonna do good, but I don't know if he'll do good enough to show me that he can be MVP. Hey, but if he is, at least we got one good quarterback. You say
And
that.
not that he's gonna actually win the MVP. It's just that he's gonna be a candidate for the MVP.
I would say if our wide receivers can do good enough to actually give him points, and we get more than like, and he throws somewhere between I don't know like 30 or maybe 40 touchdowns. I
Mm-hmm.
would say yes, he'll be good enough to be a candidate for MVP. But for
Okay.
right now, probably not.
Okay.
But if he does throw like 40 or somewhere between like 40 or 45, I would say yes. But for right now, false.
All right. Devontae Smith, Rookie of the Year.
I'm gonna say true
All right.
because we got this kid and he's already showing out in training camp. Imagine what he could do if we imagine what he can do in the first week. It's gonna be a hellfire for any NFL cornerbacks. because you can't just mess with Devontae Smith. You gotta have to mess with Jalen Hurts. You can't mess with him. Then you're gonna have to mess with Miles Sanders. You can't mess with him. We got my man Travis Fulgham. Can't mess with him. Quez Watkins. Can't
Woo.
mess with him. Jalen Rager. We got weapons, but Devontae Smith is gonna be the biggest weapon of them all,
I
and he's
like
gonna
it.
pass. He's gonna pass Deshaun Jackson's rookie record.
Woo! I like that one, Sonic. I like that one a lot.
Like I
True
said
or
before, I'm a huge Deshaun Jackson fan, but I will say this: Devontae Smith, you better pass his record. Because if you can't do that, then oh god, we're gonna be screwed.
oh man, oh man. True or false? By week 1, Quez Watkins is your starting receiver with the
Can you say that again? I think your
false.
mic. Yeah, I was gonna say I think your mic is a little off a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I said true or false. By week 1, Quez Watkins will be starting alongside of Devontae Smith.
The way he's actually producing, and if he keeps continuing that, I will say yes. If he keeps doing what he's doing and actually keeps producing more and more, yes, I will say it's true. He's gonna be with Devontae Smith, wide receiver number 2.
Nice. Another one. True or false? Zach Ertz will play the entire season for the Eagles.
Well, since we're not trading him, and honestly,
But the trade
there's
deadline
no.
is not to week 7, so that's not.
Yeah,
That's not.
at least that's good. But I will say this. Yes, I will say yes, it's true. Or he's gonna play the entire season, entire 2021 season. There's no way to. There's no way to say is he gonna get traded. I mean, if he does play until like we trade him before the
Mhm.
deadline, then I will say I'm wrong. At least we got some good years left in him for him
Right?
before he got traded. But he's gonna play the entire 2021 season.
And do you think he's starting or he's going to play the backup role to Goddard?
I think he's starting
Over
because
Goddard again?
yeah, over Goddard. I mean, he's Zach Ertz, and I think it said he needed 50 catches to get the I think it was the all time Eagles record. I think. Hope I'm
Oh,
saying
nice.
that right because yeah, I'm okay.
That's good. Hey, that's the first take right there. I like that one. The Eagles will help him get his record before they let him go next year. I like it.
Exactly.
I like it. That'd be kind of
Because
sick.
if this is your final ride, you might as well break the record now and
Hmm.
actually become a great Eagle before you leave.
Yeah, I like it. That's a good one. All right, here we go. Another one. True or false? Landon Dickerson will play this year.
Well, I don't want him to get hurt, so I'll probably say false because I don't want him to get hurt, and I want him to wait it all out so that he'll be healthy next season. Because we all
Hmm.
know we know Travis Kelsey is probably gonna retire after this season because he's
Hmm.
getting old. He's not getting any younger, and I mean, if someone does get injured and Dickerson can play that role, I was wrong. Like I said before, I will say I'm wrong, and at least he got some at least he played some in his rookie season with on the other side. If some lineman does get hurt, but I will say no. I will say wait until he's ready to go in his next season, and then we'll put him in.
Okay, that's nice. And a lot of people got that take on him. I personally want to see Landon play this year. I think he's better than Sam Malu. So even if we got Kels playing good at a high level, once he's healthy, because he says he's pretty much healthy now, they're just using a precaution, keeping him from doing activities right now. So maybe by week 6, 7, maybe 8, get him back out there. If he's tearing it up in practice, I think it would be an upgrade to have him over Sam Malu and definitely help out our offensive line. So I'm gonna say I'm hoping that Landon gets to play the majority of the season.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Hmm.
I mean that's the thing. If he can actually do good, enough that someone does get injured and he plays the position, at least he'll actually have some good. He'll have a good rookie season for some time.
Oh, look at Jason saying he's going to go out on a limb and say Ertz has his best season of his career. Things change and he's continued his career as an Eagle. Ooh, all right, that'd be good
Actually, I
take.
could believe that. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna have like 50 catches until he breaks the old time. I think it's I keep forgetting it. I think it's the all time receptions. Yeah, the receptions. All
Mm-hmm.
time Eagles receptions. So yeah, he's probably gonna have the maybe if he does have the best season of Philadelphia Eagle, then hey, at least we got him to one more year.
And Patty says with Smith hurt, Ertz is our best receiver.
I mean that's true. I mean I think he's 29 years old and he's still young. I mean yeah, he's almost getting 30, but if you can play really good until you're like I don't know 32 or 33, then yeah, I would
Mhm.
say yes, you're still
Yeah, but
good.
it's good to see that even at the open practice that Zach Ertz got that standing ovation was probably the biggest ovation of the whole night, and that Philly fans still are out there love him and want to see him do good for our team. So that's always a good thing.
Like even when he had like a bad year in 2020, not catching the ball, basically pissing not just me off, but some Eagles fans off. I will say it's not. I will say it's truly not his fault, kind of, because honestly, it's been like a horrible year for not just Eagles fans, but the entire world. You had to
Mm-hmm.
go through COVID stuff. We had to go through like a lot of losses. Carson Wentz unprogressing. Doug Peterson's stupid freaking play calling. I'm trying to hold my cursing a little bit because I don't want to. I don't know if you'll let me.
Hey man, let it loose sometime. It's all
All
good.
right.
Not
I had
too
to go
much.
like,
Not too much.
yeah, I know. But like, Carson Wentz progressing. Doug Peterson just awful play calling, just everything.
Yeah.
But even all that beside, I will say Zach Ertz. If Zach Ertz does stay and he actually does play the best he can before we trade him, or if he retires, I will say he's going to be he's still the greatest Eagle of all time.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's a good one right there. The greatest Eagle of all time. We're gonna get to that one soon. It says
I
Ertz is the most
mean,
polished
we
receiver.
already know it's Brian Dawkins, but I will say offensively, Zach Ertz is the greatest of all time Eagle.
Okay. Rashawn says Ertz is the most polished receiver. We have, I know, everyone wants to get rid of him, but we gotta give Hurts a security blanket. And I feel like if we do let go of Ward, then we should go ahead and keep Ertz. I feel like Ward's if he stays on the team, he'll be that, you know, security blanket for Hurts just because he can catch and he's like probably the least athletic one out of all the receivers.
I actually agree. I mean, you're gonna need like a veteran guy who actually who knows more of the game, so that way he can catch the football that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think when Colin Murray was a starter, he actually threw it to like Larry Fitzgerald like in the I think it was 2019 or 2020 season. You're gonna need that guy. You're gonna need that guy who can actually catch it, who knows more game of the football, who actually can actually help you out in situations.
Yeah, true that, man. I agree. Hey, that was good that you said Larry Fitzgerald. Would you want Larry Fitzgerald on our team now, just to be like a mentor and a security blanket for Hurts?
Yes, because right now we're struggling with having with young guys. Look, I love young wide receivers, but we're gonna need someone who can mentor the guys. We need someone who knows the game of football, someone who's actually played it for the entirety of his career.
Mm-hmm.
I would say yes. If we can get Larry Fitzgerald, I will be happy because at least he can actually teach the guys and actually can play some games. If it's just in case if one of our players gets hurt.
And I think he'll be a good rotational piece. Like he's old, but he still plays at a high level. Larry's never dropped a step yet. He got ever since Arizona signed AJ Green, and Hopkins, with Kirk there, that just kind of pushed him down the depth chart a little bit. But I think, it wasn't that his talent that's put him out. They just wanted to go a little younger route. And I think he'll be a great pickup. That's pretty much the only veteran receiver I would want to pick up on our team is Larry Fitzgerald. I don't want Golden Tate. I'm not a big Tate fan. And I don't know
I
who
mean,
else is out.
I was never a Golden Tate fan. I mean, I used to I did like him when he played with Seattle Seahawks and sometimes in the Detroit. And I think when he came to us, I think we didn't use him right. Honestly, I was watching Joey Shake's video. I never told anyone this, but I was watching it yesterday. It just made me still laugh. He was like, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm gonna tweet this saying that you messed with Golden Tate. Why did you sign him? And I'm like, honestly, I kind of agree with that. Like I said before, I was never a Golden Tate fan that much. I mean, I feel like him taunting a lot. He kind of reminds me of Deshaun Jackson a little bit. Like I said before,
Mhm.
I love Deshaun, but he always brings kind of a swagger, which kind of little pissed me off a little bit. And when Golden Tate does stuff like that, it just makes me want to say, why are you even here? Like,
I don't know.
I'm fine with you being a cool hit thing guy, but please keep that stuff to yourself.
And he wasn't getting
Or
old before us when he was on our team.
yeah,
Like
I
yeah,
think it's because we used him the wrong way. We put him at punt returns, which shouldn't be there. We used them the wrong way, like we did with Deshaun Jackson in week 1 until I don't know, it was like week 3.
hmm
And at
Okay.
times when Deshaun Jackson was open, overthrew him. Like I actually saw Deshaun Jackson beating a safety. If he would have caught that, that would have been gone. That
hmm
would have been a touchdown. Like we all know Deshaun Jackson's speed. That guy could have
Yeah,
just went
he's a
gone. Been
blazer.
like bound.
Definitely a blazer.
But
Do you
honest,
think?
but
Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna just read this question from Dre. He said, uh do you guys think Ertz will still hold a grudge if he continues from last year if he stays here?
I mean, I don't know. It all started this training camp when he was wearing a different hairstyle, looking like matching up to Goku. I don't know. He didn't wear the Eagles type thing. He was wearing all black. He could be having a little anger issue, something like that about the Eagles. I don't know. I mean, let's just hope he plays out there all right and doesn't get like too frustrated a team like he kind of was in 2020. I mean, I understand missing Carson Wentz, but
hmm
we have Jalen Hurts here. We need a tight end who knows the game more, who can actually help him out with situations. So I think let's just hope he doesn't have that much of a grudge like he did last year, and hope he can play at a elite level like he always does.
Yeah, and the only grudge I see him having is that we got rid of his best friend Carson. You know, and he wanted to leave too earlier in the off season, and he's still here. But like I said, I think the best way for Zach to get out, if that is the case, is for him to ball out. You ball out, we get a good value. How he trades you, how he's not going to trade you for nothing. You know, he's a businessman. So let's see what you got, Big Ertz. Do your thing, and you'll get what you want in the long run. This Quez Watkins equals Emmanuel Sanders. You heard it first. Just hope he's healthier than Sanders. Yeah,
Hmm.
and he might even be. I don't know. Isn't he fast? Well, Emmanuel Sanders was fast too,
No,
though.
I think he was no, I mean he used to I think he was drafted Pittsburgh Steelers 2010. So I think he kind of he did well, he was a little bit fast, but he's not as fast as Quez. And the only thing I know is he played for Denver and he still had that speed in the 49ers game and the still same speed with Saints. So I guess kind of, but I don't know. I mean, if I compared him to if I compare Quez Watkins to Emmanuel Sanders, I would say kind of. They do have the same speed, the catching, the agility, stuff like that. but I will say kind of Emmanuel does have more of a speed of for longevity. I
To
mean,
me, for me, the guy reminds me of a taller Tyreek Hill. You know, the way you see
he
them
kind of reminds me of
out
I
with
think
all that speed, and Tyreek Hill's just short. He's a taller, lankier receiver, but in terms of the way he looks out there on that field when he's running those routes, he looks fast, and that's who he
yeah.
reminds me of.
He kind of reminds me of Harmon a little bit. Like they
Hardman more,
got
yeah,
yeah,
he got
Harmon more. I mean, yeah, I can understand him comparing to Tyreek Hill, but he kind of reminds me of Harmon more. The guy who you can catch and he actually go fast and speed,
mm-hmm.
who just who can catch it, just run as fast as he can and no one can catch him. That's what he kind of reminds me of. But like
Okay.
I said before, like I said before, Manuel Sanders is my favorite. I mean, if you can, I mean, if like I said before, I did say I did like Deshaun Jackson, but I think Emmanuel Sanders is probably my main favorite than him. Because at least with Sanders, he actually can still ball out even if he's older, and he actually proved it from I think San Fran. Like he caught that, I think he caught that like a touchdown against the Saints. That's what opened my eyes. I was like, wow, that you could if you can still do that and you're like in your 30s, there's no problem. You have no problem.
Hey, what happened with the D Jacks last year with the Cowgirls? He went deep on the first play, my guy.
I know, but they didn't hit him more, and they did say his leg got injured. I was like, I did see Deshaun Jackson beat the rookie whatever his name, Quandre Diggs, something like that. His name's
What?
Diggs, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did see him beat Quandre Diggs to like a deep route, and I was like, why are you not throwing it to him? Like I understand, like, but I will say Deshaun Jackson's catch. Oh, Jackson's catch made me remember the days of him in '09, maybe like
Yeah,
11 a
whenever
little bit.
Tom was healthy, he was getting yards. He just wasn't healthy very much. So
I
I
know.
heard he's doing good with the Rams. So hopefully he has a big
Well,
season there.
duh. I mean, he was in college in Cal, and Cal is basically California. And Sean
Mm-hmm.
McVay, I think he was his coach. I don't know, somewhere coach sometimes, so he knows what to do. So I guess you could say, yeah, I guess it does help him out. But honestly, please don't hype up Deshaun Jackson. That guy's an injury prone. I'm sorry, but as much as I love Deshaun Jackson, he did have kind of a swagger that kind of pissed me off a little bit. He kept getting injured. He's mostly injury prone. He just does some questionable things I'm just not a fan of. And honestly, we can't keep hyping this guy up. He's 33 years old, about to maybe 30. No, 34 years old. Might going to go to 35. This guy doesn't have it anymore. He might have the speed, but he's getting injured more. Just no. He's gonna play
But see,
two
there he
games.
won't have to be like everywhere else. All the way up to now, everybody's trying to make him the star receiver.
He
At
is
there,
not a starting freaking receiver.
I know
You
on
got
the he won't
they
have to
have
be.
Robert Woods. They
Yeah, they
have
got
Cooper
Woods.
Cup.
Yeah,
I
so
know they
he won't get as much PT there. That's what I'm saying. That's why it might look better there because he won't be known for the starter. They already got their starters there. He'll just be a deep threat. So every now and then
Yeah,
he
that's
get a
that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. If you're gonna put him as a deep threat, that's fine. But don't hype him up saying like, "Oh, we got our Brandon Cook stuff like that." You're not going to get much from him. If you get somewhere between like a he might get somewhere between like a 800 maybe 900 yards. That's just my thing. What
yeah.
like I understand he still has that speed that
Mm-hmm.
has been electrifying since his rookie season. But come on, I'm gonna say he plays 2 games, gets injured for the rest of the season, and gets released, and he retires. That's just my
Right.
thing.
Hey, that's
He's
always a
so injury
possibility.
prone, and he's getting older.
Yeah. I feel you. He didn't play that much with us last year, so I understand where you're coming from with that one. Rashawn Sanders says also, who would you like to see returning punts this year? I'm leaning towards Gainwell if he can handle it. Well, who do you
Jalen
want to see?
Rager.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I want Rager because I think if Quez can pull up that number 2 receiver spot, they'll put Jalen Rager in the slot for his PT on the receiver side, and then let him return kicks.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, I think Jalen Rager's better off returning punts.
Yeah.
Like last year, we had Greg Ward returning some punts. We had like I was shocked when Deshaun Jackson was there the first time. I'm like, Why are you putting a 33-year-old guy on a punt return? Yes, I get it. He returned it. You used to return it, but he's not the same guy. The only time I saw him doing return it was in 2018, but that was only a flag because it was some, I don't know, some clipping call or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
he doesn't
definitely,
got it anymore.
definitely. I definitely want, like you said, I want, and if Killings or I
Okay,
guess
I actually would take Killins actually
if
if
he makes
if they actually
peak,
put him there
I
sometimes.
want to see Killings back because I feel like that'd be the, he won't get too much PT on the offensive side, but let him be that elite kickoff returner, maybe like a Devin Hester type guy out there.
Exactly.
Shout out to the 10 in the chat. Please hit that like. Subscribe to my boy Sonic over here. He makes awesome videos. If you haven't subscribed to me, you already know what to do. But yeah, thanks for you guys for joining us today. Patty says Ertz has to ball out if he wants to play in the NFL after this season. Do you agree?
Yes, he's
You
gonna
don't
have
think if
to.
he doesn't ball out because say Goddard is taking over? You don't think that he'll get picked up next year?
No, I think he will. I mean, if he plays good this year, he's gonna get his drafts. He's gonna get his trade value up, and we can get him. And they can give Zach Ertz, and we get some rounds. We get a round pick, maybe like a
Mm-hmm.
second, maybe a second. If we get like a first round, I'll be happy. But either way, it's better off to get either first or second
Yeah,
because
he
that's
definitely
still
needs to
that's
ball out. If he's gonna ball out, I want him to ball out in the first 3 weeks. To raise his trade stock up, and before the
exactly
as long as Tyree Jackson and Goddard's playing good, then we'll be able to get rid of them. By the trading deadline for
exactly.
for something good, like you said. Yeah, if he plays good, yeah, I can totally see him getting the second round pick again for him. Because right now he ain't worth a fourth. So when you get that value back up, Ertz, and then we'll get rid of you, get you back, see you on your way.
Yep. I mean, I think this is. I think if we don't trade him, like maybe like if we don't trade him until like week 17, I think this is going to be his last year as a Philadelphia Eagle. So he might as well make his last time his best time. Because if that does, because after this season, he's probably we're either gonna trade him or he's gonna get released.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with you. I agree with you. Everything you're saying right there. Let's see what he says here. He said Rager struggled with punts since college. That's why they used him primarily on kickoffs. I don't love Rager's effort. Huh? Well, yeah. But then he did take that punt to the house last year. So, Rager's his effort right now, his mind's not right. He definitely is dealing with some personal stuff. But
I think he lost a family member.
yeah, a
Uh,
really close friend, I
yeah.
think it was. Yeah. So you gotta
So
give him time.
I do feel bad that he did,
Mhm. And
but
hopefully
yeah, but
he shake
hopefully he does show what he can do, and actually can do really well for us. Because last thing I want, last thing I want is us to be compared, saying that we got a bad pick. We should have got Justin Jefferson. That's the last thing
Mhm.
I want to see. Just another goddamn highlight reel of Justin Jefferson. Like,
Right. I think that's the
yes,
last
I
thing he's
get it.
doing.
Yes, I get it. We wasted a pick, not get Justin Jefferson. But come on, it's how he's drafting.
He says,
That's
I
just my
think
thing.
Ertz would be
Go ahead, go
more
ahead.
worth not getting hurt for his next contract. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. You gotta get paid. If you know this is not gonna be your team, you want to make sure you're healthy enough, but you still gotta play a little good to make your value go up. Because even if you are a free agent next year, if you don't have that good of a season, then you're not gonna get as good as a contract. And I'm pretty sure he still considers himself elite, so he'll want that elite type money. So either way, we're in a good situation. Either he does good and we trade him, and he gets to re-sign with somebody else for a big contract, or he does good and we keep him the whole year, and he's a free agent and he signed a big contract with somebody else.
I mean, either way, we still win. Either way, we still win because he's gone, and we
Hmm.
freed up some cap space.
And I totally agree, Patty. I keep telling people that too. With the team we had last year, Justin Jefferson wouldn't have been that good on our roster last year.
Exactly.
Nobody
Look,
we have.
I get it. I get it. We screwed up getting Jalen Rager. But I think Jalen Rager is going to be actually good. But even if we got Justin Jefferson, if we got him, our team wouldn't be that good for him to even play. Like
He wouldn't have been a
you have
regular
to
league.
deal, yeah, you have to deal with a horrible quarterback who can't throw most passes, a offensive line who wouldn't block for him. He'll probably get sacked more. You'll probably have to deal with a coach who probably won't throw as much ball, and he'll just say, "Oh, the run's working. Ah, screw it. Let's just throw the ball more." And a not a good defense.
Yeah, if he came here last year, he would have been garbage too.
Yeah,
He
and
like
they'll
the
be
rest of
saying, Jalen Rager is the best guy. Why'd you pass on him?" That's what I'll
them. Right.
probably be hearing if we got him.
Yeah, it could be definitely be opposite. But yeah, we hit the point where I like all my first time guests to give me their all time Eagles team. You
All
know,
right,
we start out with the quarterback. You got two quarterbacks. Give me them.
all
Who's your
right.
starter? Backing them up.
Let's say Randall Cunningham, and behind him will be Michael Vick.
Nice. Nice combo. Give me three
No,
running.
no Devontae, don't no McNabb because while I did like him in his rookie season, he did have some problems, and I'm not gonna talk about them.
Okay.
It's just let's just say it was better off not just being the not all right. Let's just say he was better off being a all right quarterback and not the greatest one.
All right. Everybody's, like I said, there's no wrong answers. It's your team, my guy. You can pick whoever you like. They're all
All
Eagles
right,
and all good answers. Go with three running backs.
all right. Well, we'll start with Brian Westbrook, my
Mm-hmm.
favorite, LaShawn McCoy, and we'll just put like Miles Sanders here right now.
Okay. That's nice. That's a good one. Give me two tight ends.
Zach Ertz, Brett Selleck.
All right. Four receivers.
All right. We'll start with D Jack, Jeremy
Mm-hmm.
Macklin, Jason Avant, and is it all right if I put Devontae Smith here? Or
Yeah. It's your list, my guy.
I'll put Devontae Smith there.
Devontae Smith, D. Jax, Jason Devon, and Jeremy Macklin. That's nice. I like that one. Who's going to be on that starting offensive line?
Well, I guess we could start with Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks, Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say. I actually haven't thought of most O linemen. Like I said, it's still hard. It's still hard for me to understand. Still hard for me to actually do some more research of the Eagles.
I'll
Like,
throw some good ones out there.
all right,
For guard, you can think of Sean Andrews. You could
yeah,
think of
I'll take that.
Todd and you know, Evan Mathis. Um,
You mean Matt? You mean Mathis? Oh yeah. I'll put him in. Put him in there. That guy's a legend for us. Like, eh, amazing. I'll
and
put
then
him
for
in there.
tackles, you got JPP. You got Trey
Oh yeah,
Thomas.
Jason Peters. Yeah, I forgot Jason Peters.
Oh, so you want Jason?
Yeah, Jason Peters. Mac. I think it's Matches. I hope I'm saying his name right.
Yeah, Mattis. I mean Mathis.
Mattis, Lane
Mathis.
Johnson, Brandon Brooks, Jason Kelsey.
Nice. Who's starting on your defensive line?
Well, we're going with Brandon Graham, Fletcher
Mm-hmm.
Cox.
Okay.
Uh, I think Chris Long played for us in
Yeah,
2017. Yeah, I'll say Chris Long, and I think it's Curry. I'm saying his name right. Curry.
Vinny Curry.
Yeah, Vinny Curry. Yeah, Vinny Curry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. Who's your linebackers? You gave me three of them.
All right. Jordan Hicks.
Ooh, Hicks in the building.
Yep. Is it okay if I put Trent Cole in this? Because I know he plays.
He played both, so it's up to you. Some people use
Yeah,
them
yeah.
as
I'll
a
I'll
line.
put him in as like a linebacker right now.
Okay, Jordan hits Trent Cole. And who's that third
And
linebacker?
Singleton.
Singleton. Nice. I think that's a debut right there.
Yep.
Singleton makes the list today. Give me three cornerbacks, my guy.
Well, I think it's Tony Bont. I forget. I think his name's Tony Vincent. Am I saying his name right?
Troy Vincent.
Troy Vincent. Dang it! It's hard to say their names.
It's all good.
Troy Vincent. I'm pretty sure Eric. Uh, it was there was like another cornerback. I don't know if his name's Eric. Oh yeah, Debo Ryan. Yeah, Debo Ryan was really good. Oh yeah, Sante Samuel. I forgot. I forgot. I keep forgetting him. It was like a
That's that.
beast for us.
And were you trying to say Eric Allen?
Yeah, someone. Yeah, that I think that's the guy who played a cornerback for the Eagles. I hope I'm saying his name right.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah, I'll say those three.
Give me your two safeties.
Well, what am I supposed to say? Brian Dawkins
All right.
and we already know the one, Michael Jenkins.
Michael Jenkins. That is a very popular combo for sure. Jenkins and Brian Dawkins have been paired together probably the most out of all the lists I've made. But hey, it's a good mix there. You got the hitter and you got the cover man, and they're both good. So hey, great list, my guy. Hey, everybody, give some love to Sonic for coming on the show today. Go ahead and like his channel. You know, Sonic, you let them know where they can find you at on all your major platforms.
All right, I'm my I guess you could say YouTube is basically Sonic 2.25. If you can Google, you can actually put it on YouTube or just find a link. And my Twitter is basically just Sonic. I think two. I forgot. It just type in Sonic and just if you can find like an Eagles things. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Chagos champ though. Yeah, I mean when I usually yell, I usually try to do it for more comedy kind of
Mm-hmm.
because I try to make my voice a little bit more like a funny type, making it a little bit serious. Because I'm like, how does that happen? Yeah, we're gonna collab someday. Probably when I'm not with family or school, we might collab.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us today on another episode of Bird Game Nation Sports Talk. Please hit that like and subscribe to my boy Sonic. If you're not subscribed to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It does a long way getting this out to other people. Fly, Eagles, fly. And until
Live.
next time, Bird Game, we out.
See you guys later.